Hey guys, it's me again. I haven't been on in a while because, to be honest, I'm struggling when it comes to obsessing about weight loss, and I'm trying not to, but it keeps happening, and so I need to stop myself from doing it. Not losing weight, but I'm slowly plodding along, but I do tend to just get too obsessed about it, which is not good. So I have never told you guys my start weight, and I'm going to now. So I started off my very highest, which was like 5 years ago, more than 5 years ago, 7 years ago, was 151 even kilos, 151 kilos. When I went in for my surgeon's, my initial surgeon consultation, I was 148.3, and as of last time I weighed in, I was 129.6 kilos. So I haven't measured myself in a couple of weeks because I've been trying not to obsess over it, but I still do. And I need to break that habit because it's not good. Obsessing over something, it just consumes your whole day. And yeah, so I'm trying to find a good balance, a healthy balance, literally a healthy balance. So, but if I had any advice for anybody thinking about getting gastric sleeve, it would be, well, a couple of bits of advice. One, it changes the amount you can take into your body, but it doesn't change your mindset when it comes to food. And I've always said, I've got a food crutch. I always turn to food. But it's made me actually realize that I'm pretty sure I've got a food addiction because I'm constantly thinking, like even when it comes to thinking about healthy things to eat, it's an obsession. When it comes to eating food itself, like I love food, and it's something that food is a reward. It's always been a reward. It was what I was taught when I was younger. Food is a reward, and it's not good, and I need to break that. So I don't know how to. So it's really hard. What else? Yeah, you do. You'll struggle. You will still struggle with your food choices because some days I will be food prepping and have everything planned and frozen meals that I've made at home that are healthy. And then there's days like yesterday where I got my period and I was like, stuff the world, hate people. And I made bad food choices. And it's just hormones, which you're always going to struggle with, and you just need to find a balance. I had to explain that to a friend who, was kind of like, oh, of course you're losing weight. You've had half your stomach removed, which I do understand that. I get it. But I'm losing weight because I'm making right food choices as well, because anyone can melt down a Snickers bar and eat that. So, yeah. I don't know. It's hard. You make the right food choices as well. And there is effort that actually goes into it. It's not just this, magical thing. You're always going to struggle with it. So there's that bit of advice. And the next bit of advice is do not compare yourself to people and other people's journeys, because I see all these people losing weight so fast, and then they, it is so awesome seeing them lose weight. But when you compare yourself, you get downhearted, or disheartened. It gets depressing when you aren't keeping up with other people. And I need to learn not to compare myself to other people because I do that a lot. And it's not good. And yeah. I look at people and I go, oh my gosh, they're doing so much better than I am. And then I think to myself, well, in 4 months you've gone down 3 dress sizes. So, and in 4 months it's only been 2 months, 2.5 months since surgery. But I'm talking about from my initial consultation. So, yeah, When I say 4 months, it's like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say on that anymore. Don't compare yourself. And Zara, stop comparing yourself. Seriously. But I am going to, there's this, person who does inspire me. Her name is, her YouTube username is Half of Heidi. And she's doing so well. And she inspired me to show off my scars, which I don't show my stomach to anybody because it's got yuckies and undesirable stuff on it. So, but she's inspired me to show you guys my scars. So I'm going to do that now. And I am what I am. And if you don't like it, please don't troll me because I really, there's no need for nastiness. So if you don't like what you see, please, I'm trying to change. So don't be a douche. Just don't be a douche. And click onto the next video. So if you don't want to see a fat girl's belly, bye-bye. Thank you for watching and bye. But if you do, if you're interested in VSG and all that stuff with an actual genuine interest and not just, well, keep watching. So these are my scars. The one on, because I don't know if you'll be able to hear me without the microphone. So, but the one on my right side, in the middle is where they took my stomach out of. So it's the bigger one and it's a little bit thicker than the others. So I'm going to do that. So this is me in all my glory. So the little scar. This is the one they took my stomach out of. And there's this one and this one. And then this one right here. Not that one. Okay, well, and I don't show my arms to anybody, but there are my arms in all their glory and yuckiness, and that's years of putting on weight and losing weight and putting on weight and losing it again. So yeah. When I was measuring myself, to start off with, I would lift up my arms, and of course, everything that you lose falls down to the bottom there. And your measurements don't change. So when you measure yourself, put your arms down. Because I didn't learn that. Because I was getting a bit sad because I can see my arms are getting smaller, but my measurements say they were the same. And that's because gravity pulls it down. So, if you start measuring, put your arm down. I don't really have anything else to talk about. No. Trying to think if I can think of anything. I'll add a little video to the end of this, but this was just meant to be a quick video, and it's nearly 9 minutes worth. So I'm gonna let you go, and I hope you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you all later. See you guys. So I thought of something else to talk about. My mum's neighbour, she's very opinionated and has no problem telling you what she thinks about you and your situation. And she's just very opinionated and lets you know. And growing up at my mum's house, it was always negative stuff she would say about me and to my face, which was very, hard to hear sometimes. And the other day I saw her and she ran up to me and she was squealing with excitement. And I was just like, hi. Hi, you're going at me screaming. And she's like, oh, you lost so much weight. And so, which was really nice. It was like, oh, she notices this is, it's encouraging. And then she turns around and she compared me to my sister, who's also plus size. And I was always bigger than my sister. And she turned around, my mum's neighbour, turned around and said to me, oh, now you're skinnier than her, like my sister. And she said, but don't tell her that because then she'll eat more and get fatter. Okay, so very rude, very, very rude. Let me just start there. Don't compare someone to someone else and put that person down in the process, because you trying to build somebody up by putting someone else down is just nasty. And one of these days, I really hope I have the courage to tell her this stuff, because since I haven't, it's really been on my nerves. And I won't tell my sister that she said that, because why should I hurt my sister's feelings? I wouldn't. So, but yeah, Mum's neighbour is just rude. It was nice that she noticed that I've lost weight, but putting my sister down in the process is just rude. And so, and I have, there are people that do that. They say, oh, but at least you're not as fat as that person, or at least you're not as ugly as that person, or you have better fashion sense than that person. Well, that's not compliments. That's just being rude to someone else. So don't build people up. This is my point. Don't build people up by tearing other people down, because there's no need for it. That person over there is like, what if they heard you? Imagine you just ruin their day. Why would you want to do that? So, yeah. If you have something encouraging to say, just say something encouraging without comparing. So, yeah. But I have had a few good experiences lately where people have, they've been really supportive of my weight loss, and it helps, because when you are feeling down and you don't see the changes in yourself and other people do, if you see change in someone, you tell them, because it will make their day. And what a wonderful feeling that is, to make someone's day. So if you see it, tell them. But I'm someone who does that. If I see someone at the shops and, I see, a dress, they're wearing a dress I like, or their makeup's done beautifully, I tell them. And it might be weird at first, but it's like, if you notice something positive about somebody, tell them. Be encouraging, be upbuilding. Don't be mean, It's nice to be nice. And when you spread the love, people, will come back to you. So, and what else can I say? I think I'll add a photo. Because when I look in the mirror, I just go, I don't see much change. I see a tiny bit of change. But there was a photo taken of me in October at my husband's nephew's wedding. My hair is getting so thin, guys. Oh my gosh. Anyway, there was a photo taken of me at a family member's wedding. And yeah, that photo made me cringe when I saw it. And then I was like, that's okay. I'll cringe now, because in a couple of months' time, it'll be a comparison photo. So, and it was a comparison photo. I'll add it to here. When you see the photo, that's 4 months difference in between the photos. And you don't actually realize until you go side by side with, who you used to be and see how much weight you've lost. So, yeah, it's encouraging. So, I'm going to go now, and I actually am going to go. I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.